high call series.
Now we will learn about some parts of the plants. Okay, we'll start with the leaves. Leaves are one of the most important parts of a plant. Okay, when we look at a plant, the first thing that falls onto our eyes is the leaves of the plants, isn't it? So different kinds of plants have different kinds of leaves also. Different kinds of plants have different kinds of leaves also. For example, okay, look at the picture here. Yeah, we have a grass here. And what kind of a leaf can we find there? Yeah, it's very thin, it's very slender, isn't it? Very small, slender leaves we can see there. Now, this is a leaf of a coconut tree. We have seen the coconut tree in the beginning of this lesson, isn't it? Now, have a look at this leaf. What is it? It's a leaf of a coconut tree, right? So, it has a long stem in the middle and there are plenty of leaves on the either sides of the stem, isn't it? There is a long stem and plenty of leaves are there. Okay. Now, this is a plantain leaf. Yeah, we usually call it a banana leaf. Yeah, it also has a long leaf, isn't it? Is it a single leaf or many leaves? Yeah, in the coconut leaf, what we have seen is actually plenty of leaves are there. But a banana leaf, it's a long single stem with a big leaf around it, isn't it? Yes. Now, look at this one. It's a peepal leaf. A heart-shaped leaf, isn't it? Yes, the peepal leaf is in the shape of a heart. See, rose leaves. On a single stem, we can find 3 leaves. Minimum 3 will be there. And even the leaves have thorns here, see? And the edges are also. Yeah. So, rose leaves also have thorns and the edges are also in a thorny shape. Now, this is a papaya leaf. See, it looks like a hand kept over there, isn't it? A papaya leaf. Now, this is a lotus leaf. See, even if you pour some water on it, the water will simply go off. It is something like a waterproof leaf, isn't it? So, lotus leaves are waterproof leaves. This is a neem leaf. On a single stem, plenty of leaves are there, right? So, leaves are of different size, different shape, and there are some trees with different colors also. Some plants have, see, all the leaves what we have seen over here now are of a green color, isn't it? They are all of green color, but there are some leaves which are in other colors also. Okay, so some ornamental plants are there. Some plants that we grow in front of our home. Some of those plants have, see, here is a plant. See, it has a green leaf, but a lot of color spots are there. See, yellow is there, white is there. Some has a purple and a red spots on that. Okay, so most of the plants usually have a green leaves, but there are some plants which will have a colored leaves also. So these plants which have colored leaves are usually used for ornamental purpose. Ornamental purpose means what? Yes, decoration. Okay, decoration. So that is about the leaves. And the second is flowers. We have already seen about the stem, isn't it? Trees have huge stems, shrubs have thin stems, herbs have very tender stems, creepers have weak stems. Yes. So the leaves are also, and now flowers. So what is the speciality of the flowers? Flowers are the most beautiful part of a plant. Flowers are the most beautiful part of a plant. See, the stem can be in brown color or green color. Leaves can be in green color, but the flowers can be in different color. We know a rose itself we can find in so many different colors. Shoe flower, we know it is green in color, isn't it? sorry, shoe flower, it's red in color, isn't it? But we can find shoe flower in different size, different shapes, different colors. So just like these kinds of variations in the leaves. So leaves are in different size, shape, isn't it? Leaves are of different size and shape. In the same way, flowers also are in a different size, different shapes, and the most importantly, different colors. Okay, so flowers are in a different colors also. It's the most beautiful part in the plant, right? Even we grow plants basically because we are attracted by the colors of the flowers, isn't it? Yes, see, lotus flower or a rose flower or a shoe flower, then we have a marigold, jasmine. So all these kinds of plants we grow near our home. Fine. Plants have a speciality that it can grow everywhere. Okay, plants can grow in water. Plants can grow in water. See, look at this, it's a lotus plant. So where does a lotus plant grow? Lotus plant grow in the ponds, isn't it? So ponds means a pond is a water body, isn't it? So lotus is a plant that grows in water. Then water lily, another one. What is it? Water lily. Water lily is also a plant which grows in water. Right? Then we have already seen cactus. There are different kinds of cactus. And where do cactus grow? Cactus grow in deserts. So land, we know all the plants like marigold or trees or herbs or shrubs, we grow on land. And, deserts is another region where cactus kinds of plants grow. Right? Then mountains are there, no? Mountains. See, look at this picture. We can see a huge mountain there, and the side of this mountain is covered with trees. Right? So, what are these trees called? Yeah, they are called pine trees. What are they called? Pine trees. So, they are in a corn shape, isn't it? The trees are in the shape of a corn. Because in a huge mountains, there are chances of a snowfall. Snowfall. Banyan tree, we know it grows like this, right? So when the snow falls on these trees, the trees cannot hold it for a long time and the branches will break off. But this is in the corn shape, the corn shape. If the snow falls here, what happens? Yeah, just like water falls on our umbrella, it will just slips down. What? The snow. Will something happen to the tree? No, the tree will be safe over there. Okay, so the trees that grow in the regions where there are snowfalls have a conical shape. Okay, we usually grow plants, isn't it? We usually grow different kinds of plants. So when we grow the plants, what are the things we need to take care of? If we need to grow, we need good food, good water, fresh air, isn't it? In the same way, the plants also need air, water, and good fertile soil to grow. Good fertile soil. So, what is fertile soil? Yeah, which has got good manures in that. Sometimes you might have seen your parents, if you grow some plants at home, they will bring some black colored powder kind of a thing and mix it at the bottom part of the plant, isn't it? They mix it at the bottom part of the plant. What do you call it? That is called a fertilizer. What do you call it? That is called a fertilizer, or we call it a manure. Okay, so that fertilizer or the manure has the things that these plants need to grow as we take food. Okay, and along with air, water, and the soil, it need sunlight also. Why need to not grow plants inside our home? Why do we grow plants outside the home? Yeah, inside the home we won't get enough sunlight. Okay, we won't get enough sunlight inside the home, but outside the home we get enough sunlight. Okay, and only in those areas where we get a good amount of sunlight, we grow plants, because plants need air, water, soil, and sunlight to grow. Okay, so what are needed for the plants to grow? Air, water, sunlight, and a good soil.